Glad to have you with us in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State, and fans have been fired up for this one all day. The Red Wolves will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Auburn's offense will get the first crack at it here. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, David.
And that makes it so hard to defend. When a receiver lines up in the same spot every time, I can bring extra coverage. Man, use this guy all over the field as a weapon of mass destruction.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Yeah, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. He's got it. Slips through the line. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Red Wolves offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Getting some heat. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. To the air, it's Pugh. Trying to make magic with his feet. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes his connection. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Red Wolves have this offense rolling. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And they jump on top.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Arkansas State 7, Auburn 0.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really.
Running toward the tape. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
To the air on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He's an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone.
Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Auburn!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Tackled, but he has a first down.
And what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing it. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Got his man on the right. At the 45, on his way. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's the handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Power football with the run. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Cantrell. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Powers through the defender. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. They just can't do it better.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Caught in the backfield, it's Carter. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Finds his man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They're going to throw it again. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Little touch pass to the receiver. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is...
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And it's picked off. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. To the air, it's Cantrell. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Fires to the wideout. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Auburn doing business in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to pass. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Looking to move it through the air. Skips away from pressure. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Throws to the back. This time it's complete. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
And a great job by the QB. Find the running back, get in the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass, it's Pugh. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Arkansas State! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Fielded in the end zone, it's Royer. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops at the 14. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on what's likely the final play of the half. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Red Wolves! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Top 15 teams colliding today with major ramifications across the college football landscape. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 13 over Arkansas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Auburn lines up quickly.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? Just really hard to stop from the defensive perspective.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Now the play fake. Got him downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking for a man. It's Pugh. Finds his tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the ball's loose. And he falls on top of his own fumble, and the offense will retain possession. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the run. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
And the Red Wolves are on the move. Comes out throwing on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. They're working that left side. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Going up top on first down. He's going to take off. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Unloads it left. He's got it. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Cantrell. Working that left side now. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Release to the back. Grab near the sticks. It's Carter. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Touchdown, Tigers! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
21.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Keep bringing the heat like that, and you can fall in line with the likes of Derek Brown or Nick Fairley.
Man, I still remember that Nick Fairley season where he put the defense on his back. Cam Newton took care of the offense, but he ruled the defense, making big plays, getting in the backfield, getting after quarterbacks.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. He lost one down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. The Red Wolves will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Running it back, it's Royer. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Hand off from the shotgun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Cantrell. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the first down. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42.
And that's good enough for a first down.
He's going to pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup and still short of the first down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Coming after it. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. He's not afraid to go deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Red Wolves decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. To the air, it's Cantrell. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Got his man down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll try to get it through the air. Lets it fly. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field.
That's a big-time blow, man. Once you get that under that 3-minute mark and you're down by multiple possessions, you've got to put something together. The last thing you can do is turn it over because that clock is not.
Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Arkansas State. A great catch and run for 6. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Kansas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Lawrence. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Looking to throw, it's Cantrell. Makes a grab over the middle.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
30 seconds on the play. Good enough for 1st down.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Got his man quickly. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He wants to throw it again. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about